So now you tell me the military getting steak and lobster is a problem. Really? This is the difference between Democrat veterans and Republican veterans. You mean to tell me you got a problem with the military, Pete Hegseth, spending money for servicemen, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, getting steak and lobster, but you got no problem with illegals getting paid, counseling, lawyers to stay in America illegally. You got no problem with men who is transitioning to be women getting those things paid for by the military. Because you do know Transformers was getting that and medicine paid for by the military. Oh, so they can get that, but our soldiers can't get steak and lobster. You have a problem, you don't, with the military getting steak and lobster, but this welfare queen right here told you her and her child want steak and lobster.
With food stamps getting cut off next month, like I don't have a kid that eats like a grown man. I eat like a grown man. We like steak and lobster. We like food. We like steak and lobster. So I want everybody to be prepared for me and my kid to be at their house for Thanksgiving, and we're going to eat your food. Period. We're coming to your house and we're going to eat all your food.
And there you have it. She's saying her and her child want steak and lobster like she earned it. But you got a problem with Pete Hegseth giving our military steak and lobster because you hate Trump so much. You despise everything Trump that you can't just for once say, our guys are happy. That's why I can never be a Democrat.
You know, it get crazy every single day with this Democrat. There is a video I saw on CNN where this man went crazy about this. It's like it's a taboo. This is something that has never happened. He spoke like the money is being spent by the century. Yeah. Then when you look at men in uniform, how they are enjoying themselves, you know, then people are sitting behind complaining why they should be. It get me crazy. We have a lot of things happening in around the world right now. You're having time to sleep well while they are there and still getting jealous while they're eating lobsters.
He has spent $15 million in 1 month for ribeye steak, $6.9 million for lobster tail, $225 million for furniture. He spent more in the month of September than most countries on earth spend in their defense.
Paul, do you believe
all for himself? Lobster tails?
Do you believe
while our troops are eating MREs?
No.
Do
you believe the Secretary of Defense is personally eating all the lobster?
Well, he can't eat 16. Troops. Oh, really? The troops are getting lobster
frequently.
Brothers, D-Fact has steak and lobster.
How's your steak and lobster?
All right. Damn, you're decent.
How's yours?
I'm ready for war.
We're going to war.
Theater.
My God.
Troops who are going to war.
Oh, my God.
Great meal. You know that.
They're getting lobster. You are so full of it.
Over this.
You're
so
going to
get killed over this. Internet, do something.
I might have to double it. I had to run it back.
Yes, this is my second video on this topic. There is something more important that I want you to see. When you take a look at this tweet, here is Michelle Obama saving this to troops as part of a soft and tough meal that has been military tradition since World War II. But mainstream media press has suddenly decided it's a virtue for some reasons. You know, at some point when I see Democrat melting down that he spent 15 million and doing this, it get me so crazy. Yeah. You will not see them when Obama was there doing this. Michelle was there, they were doing that. No, they were happy, like, oh, the military is happy. Just because it is Trump, it is now something the mainstream media is talking about.
Rage from the left over how the military is feeding our troops. Democrats and some media outlets are blasting Secretary of Hegseth after reports the Pentagon spent millions on steak, lobster, and other high-end meals for service members. Take a listen.
So how much did you spend last year on fruit basket stands? Well, the Pentagon spent $12,000. Well, they wasted a whole lot more money than that.
Hegseth also went all out on the buffet. They're just hearkening back to our founders. As Paul Revere declared on his famous ride, one if by surf, two if by turf.
What is this, my 600-pound Defense Department?
And just look at these headlines, all taking a swing at Secretary Hegseth, calling the large amount of money spent a waste of taxpayer dollars. But they're leaving out one key detail. Meals like surf and turf being served to our brave men and women in uniform is nothing new. Military.com underscoring that, saying this: deployed dining operations have long included occasional premium meals as a morale measure. Larger bases and ships may serve steak or seafood during holidays, commemorations, or after intensive mission cycles, as well as before, Kaylee.
Yeah, that's right. It is so hypocritical what we are watching here. And let me take us back to September of 2024, when Lloyd Austin was Secretary of Defense, when Joe Biden was president.
You know, the level of hypocrisy with these people is beyond control. It gets boring at some point when you see them doing this. Like, is this supposed to be a topic of discussion? You have to check what the military is eating. Instead, you should fight that they should have more, to at least motivate them to do the good job they are doing. You are sleeping well. These are people that are protecting you to be sleeping. But you don't see that as anything. You still get jealous when they eat something like this, until you have to be quitting. They spend 15 million. Like, he took that money and pocketed it. I watched Calculating the View. Now they're getting mad that the FBI director is bringing in UFC fighters to train.
Just when you think it can't get any weirder, director and sports buff Kash Patel is holding a 2-day event at the FBI Academy in Quantico, where UFC fighters will be training FBI agents. That's use of taxpayer dollars?
No. You look at the partisan divide in Congress, so if they're going to hit the lawn and just beat it out, I mean, maybe they'll get something done.
No, they're not fighting each other.
No, I know, but that's the one I'm imagining in my head.
Like to see.
I feel like this whole mission of Kash Patel's kind of reeks of that video gaming bro again. You know, like, we're going to bring the UFC and we're going to fight, and like, the optics matter, because the way they've been recruiting ICE agents, young ICE agents, is with video single shooter games. The way they're pitching all of these massive, serious military campaigns.
A dude that was corny in high school, and he got this great job, and now he wants to be somebody. Look how crazy he looks. And why would they have? What are they having? What are they called? UFC fighters.
Fighter.
Now listen, I'm not against the UFC fighting, but you can't train nobody. The FBI has had great training since Ephraim Zimbalist.
I think it goes to show you just how incompetent this administration is. I mean,
at some point when I see them doing this, I don't just want to even respond, but it is important. I just wanted to show you what is happening. I want to appreciate people sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. As of the short clips at the end, that is for the white algorithm.
Hell. It's nutty as hell. Yeah. And you're right. Every day is something new. And it's, you know, I was thinking about it yesterday because I thought.
Setback to the idea of an expertise denigrated while.
The trap that Trump laid in the State of the Union address. And the Democrats didn't stand. I mean, obviously, it's a deliberate trap.
Yeah. I think you and I agree on this is all
through to get here.
Trump! Go Trump! Hey, Murphy, you're scumbag.
Thanks, man.
Our chamber is chanting USA. This is a sick person. The first lady.
I was there, and it was as horrific as I thought it would be.
She wasn't the only one. Look at 35, CNN's Abby Phillip.
But he utilized almost like these game show type moments where you're seeing awards being presented.
They're just so disgusting.
Of course, he chose who did not vote in his favor and did not shake her hand there.
Here's the video. He shook everyone's hand. Everyone. There's the Chief Justice. All of them got their hands shaken. to the point where they had to come back on the air and say this in Stop 33.
But we should point out as he walks in, he's pretty close to the justices again as he comes down on the floor, that he did shake their hands there this evening.
Moment. No, that's not what happened at all.
Democrats to stand for the slain passenger in North. Our first priority is Americans rather than illegal on either of those two. I think they took his bait.
Can take away from the joyous moment as all Americans. And why are they putting a medal?
Oh, he's already under scrutiny for 1,000 reasons. Patel posted this on X.
Job. I get suspicious when any
person's home, it's very easy to.
This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today.
The country's in such emotional turmoil.
And Republicans on both sides. You're
so amazing. And wasn't it so great?
When it can be hard to hope.
Hey, girl.
In a time when it can be hard to hope. Each day we wake up.
I was working with two other Marine EOD techs, Brian Smith and Chindo Mesa.
Wait.